It's one day.
Hi, my name is Patrycja and I am a distance runner. I can run on the track or on the grass or on really anything on the street. I have some years of experience in distance running, but most importantly, I have the great passion for distance running. On some days, I feel like I can run for the whole day. And I believe that I can share what I feel and how I think about running with you, and I can help you become extremely passionate about running too if you want to. My goal is to prepare you for street races, for now for the 5K and the 10K. This is my area of expertise. This is a place for someone who has a base of running, some experience, a little bit of training already. They just don't know how to structure their training, how to organize the easy runs and the workouts and long runs, what's the ratio of all that. I want to explain all that, and I want to help you improve your time significantly in the next 5K or the 10K street race. I have created two programs for each of the distances, the easier and the harder version for the 5K and the 10K. And the program involves 6 days of running total, and 1 day of rest. And obviously it's very flexible and you can really just play around with it however you want. But I want to, based on my experience and what worked for me, I want to share what, in my opinion, is the best schedule of the week and what's the best ratio of different types of workouts and what can help you the most break this 20 minutes in the 5K. So the first program that I have created for the 5K begins with the 7 kilometers of easy run, followed by another day of 7 kilometers of easy run with strides. Then there is one workout, which is the speed workout, and in the next videos I will be explaining everything and giving the practical example of how every day should look like, or how every type of workout should look like. Then there is the 6K easy run. Then there is again 7 kilometers with strides. And finally, on the 6th day, there is a long run that is 10 to 12 kilometers. And then there is the rest day. I start with 7 kilometers as the base. It can be less or it can be more. This is just an example of a starting point. But as I said, you can play with it, and you can take away 1 kilometer for each day and start with 6 or start with 5 or start with 8, but I'm gonna start with 7. As I said, this is perfect channel for someone who already has a base but just doesn't know how to structure it. Therefore, I'm gonna start with already from maybe a little bit higher level. The second program is the harder one, and it includes 2 workouts instead of just 1, and it begins with the 7K easy run with strides, and then it is followed by the speed workout. Again, this will all be explained, and I will run with you the workouts, and there will be a couple examples of those workouts. Then there is the 6K easy run, the same one as in the first version of the program. Then there is the second workout, which is a tempo workout. Then there is 7 kilometers run with strides again, and then a long run again, 10 to 12 kilometers, and the rest day. So pretty similar, the same distances, just the second one has 2 workouts. So this is the harder week, but you can also do the easier week depending on your starting point. And then for the 10K, it's the same pattern, except that the distances are longer. So to each day, you're gonna add 2 kilometers because you're racing twice as much. So it's gonna be 9 kilometers of the easy run with strides. Then the speed workout will be the same ones. There will be a couple examples. Then there will be the 8K for the next day of the easy run. Then another tempo workout, and that's going to be a little bit different. The interval will be longer. So if for the 5K we're doing 800 meters up tempo repeats intervals, which will also be explained later. For the 10K it will be 1200 meters or up to 2 kilometers of intervals. And then it will be 9 kilometers with strides again, and the long run will be 12 to 14 kilometers. That's just the base, and I will later also explain how you can add up to that and add 1 kilometer each week, depending how much time you have to prepare for your street race. But this is very flexible. This is just the base, and you can play with it. You can subtract some kilometers, or you can add some kilometers, and just pick whatever is best for you. There will also be a core and hip session every day during those 6-day weeks. It's very important to do core and hip exercises. It significantly improves the technique, but really even the endurance when you run, it's very important. So there will be a couple of the examples of those sessions. There will be videos as well, and you can do the same session every day, but there will be a couple examples that you can mix and yes, just to change something. And I advise to do it every day as well. And there will be some stretches too, specifically for running, mainly for the hips. I'm not a fan of stretching, I'm not going to lie, but I know that stretching is important, but I will specifically emphasize the hip stretches. Yes, that's it. I hope that I can share my passion for running. I hope that running can become something that you look forward to, that it's the best part of the day, and you just can't wait to go on an easy 9-kilometer run or long run of 14 kilometers. For me, it's a time where I have the best ideas and thoughts, because I don't think about the tiredness or the breathing. It has become such routine to me that I don't think about this anymore, but I get the time to where I'm happy because I'm running, and at the same time I have the time to think and come up with new ideas and thoughts. It's amazing. It's the best time the best part of the day to me, and I believe that it can be the same for you. And on the top of that, you can improve your times and yes, fall in love with the sport. I think it's the best sport in the world. So yes, welcome, and I hope that you can join me for this journey.